We've got a bit of a mystery. We've got a bit of a quandary. We're wondering if you could shed some insight into this interest which we are seeking light. How is it that we are to try to trade spaces with two items that do not configure, like pushing a circle into a triangle space? It's like an oxymoron that we've got, that we're trying to get considered. We need a little bit of this assistance on the sides to be able to push more acknowledgement into the direction of what we call a hedge fund. A hedge fund is what we are attempting to find the key for. It is a bit of energy that entails some unlockings around the sides. Around the sides are a few different locks, and when we try to go around and add different ways to get them to open up, it's a little bit tricky at the current time. So what we need to do is find the way to get some of this electricity into the mix, into the process, so that we are able to configure a way to unlock each sequence one bit at a time. And this hedge fund is trying to bridge the gap. It's trying to connect the circle. It's trying to make a cyclical flow of energy from one side to another, which entails trading bots, entails trading in finance, entails trading and configuring the energy to be able to develop some more monetary energy that's configuring from monetary energy to start with, and then making more monetary energy from this original space is where we're going with this current encounter. How it is that this is attempting to be done is we're developing trading bots like bat bots. We're developing bat bots. Because DINKY TehC is a Labrador Retriever, and he's also half bat, and he has wings. And the other half of our hedge fund is bots to develop more little AI agents, in essence, to be able to develop little monetary energies, to be able to go run around and chase more monetary energy in a cyclical sense. But the primary purpose for the hedge fund is to be able to develop a business aspect that is combining that bot energy to be able to connect monetary energy, making more monetary energy with bat bots, with the other side of that, which entails making monetary energy sales from developing the interest to sell businesses to be able to try to get them to connect with processes to be able to sell their own businesses through the means of selling real estate at the same time and connecting that real estate energy. But at the same time, on the backside of that, developing like beast philanthropy energy. So it's kind of like Yonsei, Spurlow, beast philanthropy. That is the whole code, I guess you could say, for the marketing and sales side of the hedge fund, which we're referring to. So it's like combining these two energies. We've got the finance side on one side with developing trading bots, developing bat bots, developing bat bots, and then connecting that and bridging that with Yonsei Spurlow, beast philanthropy energies. So the Yonsei energies talking about connecting like music videos that are like assets that are like connecting asset energies, connecting different energies to connecting different businesses that are for sale, like connecting those in a string, like roll-ups, for example, to be able to connect those with the real estate industry industry, to be able to connect that with the beast philanthropy energy. Oh yeah, but like roll-ups to begin with, to be able to connect that with the real estate energy, to be able to connect that with beast philanthropy energy. But the Yonsei Spurlow is like the roll-ups, and Spurlow is like Morgan Spurlock, connecting different types of, beast philanthropy energies in a different package sense. Beyonce is like the package sense for doing different packaging for businesses that are for sale, and that's like a roll-up. That's a symbol for a roll-up, and Beyonce's videos would be like a packaging of different songs in one visualized album. And so we're trying to do that combined with Morgan Spurlock's films, and that's combined with beast philanthropy, in essence, to be able to combine all three of those things to develop on the backside of selling Beyonce video packages of businesses that are for sale with real estate attached, to be able to have on the backside of that a collection of energies that is combining, like beast philanthropy energies combined with Morgan Spurlock combinations of different products, to be able to sell and make different films on the backside of a Beyonce packaged roll-up of different businesses for sale that have real estate attached. So on the backside of that, we're combining the energies for that to be able to sell Morgan Spurlock type videos on the backside of that, which is selling basically the energies from different products being able to come together and being able to make sales from different products coming together and making a Morgan Spurlock type of a film. But it's like beast philanthropy energies are also within that, so that around the world we're able to combine around the world energies to be able to combine beast philanthropy energies to be able to combine philanthropic energy, and continue to add, obviously, and continue to propagate, and obviously continue to make more media for the philanthropy energy, global philanthropy energy giving grid, so it connects electricity to all humans in the world. Yeah. But we're combining that with the hedge fund aspect to combine that, so that this is a circular cyclical cell, and we're combining the hedge fund aspect as well, the finance aspect as well, combining bot trading, and our software that is written, in essence, being written and being worked on to be able to develop continuous assets and money, making money on top of money on top of money on top of money, monetary energy on top of monetary energy on top of monetary energy, to be able to flow back to the other side. So those are like the two sides, the monetary energy for monetary energy side, and developing continuous finance software, and try to be able to optimize that and improve that and reciprocate that with more monetary energy software, to be able to continue to make trading bots on top of trading bots on top of trading bots. That is continuing to stack and compile different compound energy on compound energy for trading bots, and be able to relearn these trading bots that we're making that are also like software. It's like software that we're making that's compiling and combining different AI abilities to be able to relearn, reconfigure, assess, conceptualize optimization for the trading bot software to continue to be able to grow upon itself, to be able to enhance that efficiency and optimization, effectiveness for the types of demand that it's searching for to begin with. And then on the backside, so we're trying to bridge that energy on the finance software side, to be able to bridge that side with the Yonsei Spurlow and beast philanthropy side. So that's two different sides. One's like a sales side where we're trying to connect with existing businesses that are for sale, existing businesses and assets. And that's the original nature of the hedge fund to begin with. And then we're circling that back around to the software that we're using to be able to continue to try to grow and be able to continue to try to develop the bots that are able to develop continuous trades, to develop and search the markets and scan the markets for continuous trades that are functional, to be able to continue to grow on both sides of this company of a hedge fund, of a company. It's a fund because, it's cyclical. And so that's why it's kind of an oxymoron, because we've got these energies, but we're getting the catalyst, and we're trying to put the kryptonite, the original crypto crystals into the starting engine element that's able to continue to be able to shine, and make more of this reflecting, deflecting, ascending light to be able to reflect in of itself and recycle. And the ways that we're trying to do that is a little bit of an oxymoron, and that oxymoron is what we're looking to the audience for today in terms of developing this oxymoron nature of this podcast. Welcome to the news, by the way. Welcome to the news, by the way. Yeah, we just said it 10 minutes into the podcast, but that's cool. It was actually perfectly 10 minutes, and I didn't even actually look at the timeline until I said that. That's pretty slick. Okay. So moving along, we're trying to connect these two energies of the software and the original hedge fund energies of Yonsei Sprillo and Beast Philanthropy, as well as the software to be able to continue to develop monetary energy on monetary energy, trading opportunities. And this is a continuous cycle and circle between both of those things. And this is what entails the hedge fund. And so the little crystals that we're trying to put into the edge, and that is what the oxymoron is today. And that oxymoron entails crystals, a circle for crystals to be able to go into, and that energy is something that we're looking to you, to the audience, to be able to try to reconfigure and get an assessment of how to reconfigure and try to fill in that hole, that blank, that gap today, to be able to fix and facilitate that hole, to be able to power the power that's needed by trying to transpose and reconfix and pre-sell and forward sell and forward look into collateral vault type of mindset, to be able to sell and reconfigure using an oxymoron, to be able to reconfigure and transpose energies with how we are and where we are and where we're standing now, to be able to where we want to go, where we want to hope to go by using the 3D3 POD engine, which is the DINKY Tech logo, to try to use the DINKY Tech logo to be able to use the 3D3 POD engine to be able to try to trade places with where we are now by printing on demand, some kind of print on demand, some kind of predisposition, some kind of pre-sale situation with this logo situation by putting purpose into the Change for Game Studios hedge fund that we're trying to get to kick into gear, try to kick it into gear by single-handed in this podcast, trying to reconfigure the energy, trying to 3D3 POD, transpose this oxymoron to redeflect light, to redeflect the energies, to reconfigure around in a circle and recontinue to deflect new for crystallation formations that are like lattice structures that are being configured by 3D POD engine configurations that's being print on demand through the use of this podcast. We're printing the demand on demand at the same time that we're printing this out, and hoping the energy within this oxymoron, the oxymoron in of itself that is like impossible, not possible energies, to be able to make impossible, not possible energies, to be able to reconfigure and stand up on itself with the different lattice structures. So these lattice structures are reconfiguring light and pushing light into different lattice structures, into other lattice structures that are symbols of AI art that's reconfiguring different pixels and pixelations that are restacking and repurposing and standing on top of each other, recompounding on top of each other by redeveloping new differentiating lattice structures that are impossible structures that are re-percolating and retriangulating because they're growing on top of each other, like growing different lattice structures, like growing minerals and using pressure to be able to develop these different minerals and to be able to try to develop placement for these differing batbots, our little batbots, which are the things that are developing different lattice structures, which are developing oxymorons to be able to reverse their lattice structures on top of themselves, to be able to reverse these lattice structures on top of themselves and make new oxymorons in the back side of other oxymorons, because we're trying to reconfigure the energy to be able to deflect off of lattice structure energy and light structure energy to be able to develop new lattice structures, and that in an AI sense is representative of ongoing AI unfolding energies and AI unfolding mathematics that are AI unfolding in the way of using our batbots, which are reconfiguring the ability for our energy to travel into a circle from the Yonsei Sprillo energy and Beast Philanthropy energy into the energy that is the software that we're developing, that is the lattice structure, oxymoron lattice structure, to develop more monetary on monetary energy, monetary on monetary trading energy, to be able to continue to develop more so sounds, more so business music sounds on the backside of developing logo paradigms and logo paradigm farming, just like lattice structure farming and farming lattice structures. Oh yeah, we're farming crystallization, light, energy, reproduction through oxymoron farming, oxymoron light farming, paradigm farming, paradigm farming, logo farming, farming logo lattice structures using AI, developing energy restructuration and compound interest industry, configuration, reconfiguration, and refarming, reflecting and deflecting, and reforming new numeration, illustrations to continue to compile statistics on top of one another, to continue in perpetuity, in a perpetual sense, to be able to develop new logo farming, and therefore business music farming, like a farm, like around the world, like new plant lattice structures, developing light and crystallization structures like plants around the world. We're farming structures to be able to crystallization around the world through business music farming, and this business music farming also is ending up trying to be the result of crystallization in the form of business music that is actual music farming, actual music, trying to make actual music, kind of like this podcast is trying to sound like actual music, but trying to take this and reconfigure this so EDM sounds are combining with punk sounds, and this continuous ability to be able to try to make continuous punk music combined with EDM music is the ongoing nature of our podcast, to be able to develop more so music, punk music, to be able to reverb like this, using the reflection and deflection of these lattice structures to develop this as the key to the engine of the vehicle that is the Change for Game Studios and DINKY Tech hedge fund, all this energy repurposing, reconfiguration of this oxymoron, deflecting and reflecting off the sun, into the black hole sun, into the audience, sensations of an aura, to therefore develop this sensation of light from the souls of all folks and all people into the philanthropy energy global giving games giving grid, to where for this electricity is globally available into the globally available philanthropy energy global giving games giving grid, the philanthropy energy global giving games giving grid, so that it illuminates and sheds light and pushes illuminescence and illumination into and luminaries senses into all people into the world using tech and all the possible conceptual agent and batbots that we can push out into the world, batbots to be able to develop new value, new consistent value, consistency with value, consistency and value with batbots around the world, painting pictures of color, painting pictures of pixelations around the world, painting pixelations and pixelations, hopefully using sound, business music sound, but also music sound. We're trying to make music sound with punk music combined with EDM, punk music combined with EDM, and then trying to DJ that music, take it to places to DJ that music, to be able to do outreach in an outside sense, to be able to try to draw awareness to the hedge fund. The hedge fund is a repurposing of energy. The hedge fund is a repurposing of energy. The hedge fund is this big vehicle that we're referring to that is a repurposing of energy that goes from deflecting light among and between all these lattice structures being born and developed, like crystallization, making crystals, developing crystals, lab developing crystals, like a Labrador retriever developing crystallization, like a lab who's also a bat, and he's making bat bots to develop crystallization. So this light is deflecting off of all the crystallization to develop new music that's trying to shed light into the sun, to come back to us, in the photosynthesis sense, to grow all of our crystallization plants to develop more philanthropic energy, to be able to shed light into the whole world and to crystallize and to be able to spread into the philanthropy energy global giving grid that is photosynthesized from philanthropic energy coming through the sun, and clean energy in the sun, from like solar panels, like our whole philanthropic energy and all of our solar grid. All of our grid is solar powered as well. It's solar powered as well. Our philanthropic energy electricity grid is powered from all the sun's energy, as well as people's energy, as well as nature energy, as well as chlorophyll energy that's within all nature, and growing the nature of plants, and all of the philanthropic energy in the sky, and all of monetary energy in the sky, and the ice rink that's in the sky, the Change for Game Studios ice rink that's in the sky, that is the big engine, there's the POD 303D3 POD engine in the sky, and this is the oxymoron that we're trying to solve, that we're trying to hopefully solve with the use of light coming from the source of music, from the source of music, coming from the source of music, of punk rock music, combined with EDM music, and then putting that music and those sounds into a DJ set, into DJ sets that hopefully we can play out to be able to let audience attention into the hedge fund, and this fund is a fun fund, it's a fun fund that we want all people to be able to acknowledge and recognize as a fun fund, so that everyone's having fun and is able to play games while being able to participate in acknowledging this fund. And we're also trying to develop monetary energy to be able to cleanse that energy, to be able to put back into the world energy and the global giving games, global giving philanthropy energy grid that has to do with our engine that pipes all of this philanthropic energy into the world, into all people. All people are automatically all connected into the philanthropic energy, global giving games, philanthropic energy giving grid that connects to all human beings organically around the world through electricity, then through music, now through music, through DJ sets, hoping that DJ sets are the key to be able to unlock the reverse oxymoron and reverse the catch-22, reverse the catch-22 oxymoron, catch-22, reverse those two things, reverse the unreversible, reverse the impossible light deflection, because the math has been done through the necessity of deflecting unending, deflecting light that goes into perpetuity, and unending perpetuity light that therefore is the activation light that activates the music, that activates the sets around the world, the sunsets, the DJ, the communication through lattice structuring, growth of logo farming and lattice structure farming that connects to nature and back in a deflection sense into the philanthropic energy, philanthropic ice rink in the sky, into ships in the sea, into the water in the sea, into all the development that is coming from logo farming through all paradigms existing and shedding themselves through endless math that goes into all the pixelations that are possible, that are all possible within the screen, that to be able to occur in video development and intellectual property development that spans all possibilities in the world, all being repurposed into the philanthropic energy in this global giving games grid that's in the sky. Oh yeah, for everyone to be able to be connected to through electricity and business music. All right, thanks again, DINKY Tech. Peace, bye.